Hey y'all, I want y'all to stick with me because this is going to end up being a story time. And at the time when I started the video, I didn't know it was going to be a story time. And I was just led by the spirit. So you guys stick in there with me. It might get a little long, but we're getting somewhere, and I think that there's a message in this, even if it's not for you. Maybe it's for someone else. Okay, hi, welcome to the vlog. I'm T. Thank you for being here. Listening to a reaction channel this morning, and they was talking about how she had a panel and she brought another reactor on the panel that reacts to the mommy sector, right? And this lady was talking about how she's been in court for over 5 years because she reacts to a certain mommy, and I guess like that mommy pressed charges on her, or they had it back and forth, and like they have had a case in court for over 5 freaking years. And that got me to thinking about like the whole Jasmine and Olivia thing, and like I'm thinking, how does this happen? How do you go from like just hopping online, making videos, chatting about what people got going on, really just being nosy and giving your opinion about it, to I'm suing you, or I'm putting you in jail? Like, what? How does it go? Like, I will never understand. Now, actually, with Olivia and Jasmine, they knew each other in real life, so I guess. But even that for me is a stretch. Like, for me, I'm the type. Okay, so listen, I can honestly say never. I can honestly say never. That will never, because I just don't care enough. And I think we talked about this last week when I was telling you guys, like, there's something about me that just, like, I could drop it like that, and it's almost, it's kind of like a psychotic tendency. Call it what you want to, but I'm glad that I have that, because I have had disagreements and altercations in the past, and like if I peep that someone isn't treating me right, or I peep that someone is on some weird stuff, or if I peep that, someone is being rude, I just drop it and I never look back. And I don't understand how it escalates from that. Like, if you peep that something is not the way you think it should be, if you care enough to have a discussion with the person, and have that discussion. But for the most part, I have ended 20-year friendships like that. I have went my separate way on besties after bestie, like that. And like, not to say I'm at Chick-fil-A. I know. Please don't judge me. Good morning. The name is Kim.
Kim?
Yeah. Number 2 with a berry parfait.
They're gonna be the 4 10 count.
The 4, please.
4, is that gonna be cookie or vanilla parfait?
What?
For the toppings of your parfait, would you like cookie or vanilla?
Oh, vanilla, please.
Vanilla, of course. And what drink would you like?
Okay, thanks.
My pleasure.
So, anyways, y'all, now, I'm not petty. I have had these conversations with loved ones who are close to me, and they say that I might just be the type that likes to avoid conflicts. But I would say, if it keeps me at peace, because at the end of the day, for me, it's all about peace. Like, I will leave a relationship, I will quit a job, I will this business deal, if I don't have peace, if I don't feel peace, exit stage left real quick. I don't care what it is. And that could be detrimental because, you know, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. But I do also give opportunity to resolve conflict. So I just hope that I never see myself in a situation like that, because that's crazy to me. That's wild. That is so wild. And like this lady was proud. She was proud. She was like, she didn't have no job. I held her up for 5 years. Like, she was gloating about it. And that's the type that I will never give somebody that amount of satisfaction over me. I just won't. I don't have it in me. So it's lunchtime, right? And it was funny because earlier I was talking to y'all about all the little issues that the girls be having on YouTube and how they're getting sued and all that. We talked about that earlier, right? But it's a trip because over the weekend I was on TikTok and I watched a story of a woman. I don't know this woman's name on TikTok, but she is known for her gardening skills, right? So I don't even know where she lives or anything like that. All I know is that she has these beautiful hydrangeas in her front yard. And that is what she is popular for on TikTok. Well, apparently she's popular in her neighborhood too. Like, the people in her neighborhood know that she's on TikTok and that she films content based on her beautiful garden in front of her house. So she told a story about how she was out clipping her hydrangeas, and stick with me, you guys, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good at the end. She's clipping her hydrangeas, and she says a woman who was walking the neighborhood approached her and asked her, the first thing out the woman's mouth was, "Are you taking this down?" And the TikToker says she didn't think nothing of it. She says, "No, I'm just clipping them. Would you like some?" And the woman said, yes, she would. So the woman asked her, does she have a vase? And anyone with any type of couth knows that you don't ask anybody for a vase. Like, vases are one of those things that, like, if it's not gifted to you, you don't just go around asking for one, especially if someone's just gifted you some flowers, right? So the TikToker said she didn't think anything of it, but she was like, "I can give you a cup." So the lady was like, "Sure." So she said she went in her house and got her a cup. When she came back with the cup, the lady was sitting on her porch. So she said it kind of caught her off guard, but she said the lady was friendly, and so she sat down with her and asked her, did she want some coffee? I guess she was, wanting some conversation or whatever. So the lady said, sure, she'll take some coffee. So she went in her house and fixed the lady a cup of coffee. Okay, well then she said a couple minutes in to the lady drinking her coffee, the lady asked her, could she use her bathroom? So the lady thought it was strange that she is sitting here talking to her and all of a sudden just asked her could she use her bathroom. But the TikToker says she thought back when she drinks coffee, it runs through her and she knows how, it could be having to use the bathroom and not being able to make it to where you have to go. So she said, yeah, she let the lady in her house to use her bathroom. So she says she's been living in her house for years, and she could tell by the way, I guess the bathroom was upstairs, she could tell by the way the footsteps that she didn't hear that lady was not in the bathroom. But she said she let it, she was doing something, so she just kind of like passed it on as just a thought. So she said that she has like 2 sets of stairs. One set of stairs coming from upstairs where the lady was in the bathroom goes to her kitchen, and the other set of stairs, the same set of stairs, she has one set of stairs, but they let out in 2 different places. There's one set of stairs that lets out to the kitchen, and then the other side of the stairs lets out to the living room where they entered in from the front door. She said the first thing she thought was, let me get over here to that kitchen because she said her kitchen is toe up. She's very embarrassed about her kitchen. We don't know any details about the kitchen. All we know is that she's embarrassed about her kitchen. She never films in it. She hates it. Da 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 da. Keep that in mind. So she said by the time she had that thought and got to the other side of the stairs, the lady was standing in her kitchen and she had her phone out but didn't have a chance to do anything with it. So she was like, okay, like, you know, the lady like, okay, let me go. So down the porch, she was like, I enjoy talking to you, you know, let me know if you want to come by sometime. Girl, long story short, they have a few text interactions. The lady ends up asking her for a picture of her kitchen with the explanation of, it's just like my mom's and I want to show her. And the lady is like, the TikToker is like, well, like, I don't really feel comfortable. Like, you know, no, I'm not giving you a picture of my kitchen. So after her reaching out to the lady a couple more times, because she wanted like to start a friendship with the lady texted her this message saying she should be ashamed of herself. The whole neighborhood talks about you. You think you all that because you got them big hydrangeas in your yard, but you should be embarrassed because your kitchen is a mess. You have kids, and just really went in on that lady's house and told her that she should take down her whole entire garden because her kitchen was not up to par. She should focus on that instead of her garden outside. Now, what I'm gonna tell you is that this lady has a big following. So her following was like, whoa, what's so bad about your kitchen? Show us. Among other things they said in support of her, they said they want to see her kitchen. And she said she struggled with whether or not she was going to show the viewers her kitchen. But what ended up happening is her supporter said, start a GoFundMe and we'll get your kitchen remodeled for you. My point is, that's how you do it. That's how you get back. That's a level of petty that is untouched. All of this arguing back and forth, texting back and forth, doxing people, and it's a waste of energy because at the end of the day, what does that do for you? The only thing that does is feeds ego. That's the only thing it does, to come on here and like want to read somebody. That's your ego. Like, what are you doing with substance? How are you going to make this work for you? Yes, people are unfair. Yes, people are petty. Yes, people stoop low. But make it work for you. Her viewers wanted to go harass that lady. Her viewers wanted to go harass the neighbors for ganging up and talking about her. But that lady said, you know what? I don't want anybody harassing that lady. I don't want anybody harassing my neighbors. They already hate me. She refused to give them people's information. And see how it turned into a positive for her? That lady is about to get a whole kitchen remodel off of something that was meant for bad for her, off of something that was meant to come and try to destroy her and embarrass her and make her stop doing what she loves to do. Well, she's touching so many thousands of people with her gardening content. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think that's it. That's it. That's it. That's the video. Y'all have a good day. Bye.